Coming up in today's show, we've got clips from the Telegraph's snow and ski event.
Joe is here to talk about today's sport.
And later on, Malika will be bringing you the latest weather. Welcome to Quays Friday First with me, Martin.
And me, Leanne. This is a show that brings you all the highlights from Tuesday's programme.
We start with photos of the Asian Media Awards. Last Thursday, the Hilton Hotel hosted the 3rd Annual Asian Awards. The night celebrates the Asian talent across the media industry.
Desi Rascal picked up the award for Best TV Show, while ITV's Ranveer Singh took Media Personality of the Year, along with Noreen Khan, who dazzled as she picked up recognition for Best Radio Show. The Telegraph's ski and snowboarding show North hosted a frosty fashion show at Event City this Halloween. This exciting event showed major ski holiday firms offering competitions to win holidays, inflatable ski slopes and mountain Jeep simulations for snow sports enthusiasts.
Professional breakdancers cracked the ice with the opening fashion show that presented snow sports brands such as IDI and Retro Mountain. They took the runway, creating a chilly atmosphere that helped display stories performed in their snow sports wear. The event has been no different from previous years, as the outcome consisted of high crowds.
So, what's happening with sports this week, Joe?
Yeah, thanks, Liam. We start with Rugby League. England heads south to London tomorrow to play New Zealand in the first ever Rugby League game to be held in the famous Olympic Stadium. Steve McNamara has included 5 Wigan players in his squad, and a victory will see them clinch the series. Moving ahead to tonight's big match, Salford will play their biggest game in the history of the club. They are taking on Notts County in the first round of the FA Cup, live on the BBC. After their defeat in the FA Trophy to Northwich Town, we spoke to Salford's joint manager Bernard Morley to see how his side was preparing to host a League One outfit.
Our main priority is the league. We're in the first round proper of the FA Cup next week, which again is probably a distraction. To be honest with you, but we can't wait for it, me included, Jono, we're buzzing, but reality is, if we win tonight, it's another game we lose in the league in a fortnight. Hopefully, the sides around us have won tomorrow. Well, we'll win tomorrow around us so we can get a game back on the Saturday.
Just finally, without giving too much away, how's this week going to be? What do you expect?
It's going to be an experience, if anything. I've not been here before, so I can't say how it's going to be. I'm surmising it's going to be really busy, and I just want the lads to enjoy it because for some of us it might never happen again. Me and John included. We're just going to prepare right and believe we can go and have a go, and the main thing is compete. And that's the side that mine and Jono's teams compete no matter who we play against or what level it's at or what competition it is. We've just got to be organised and make sure we've got everybody that's buying into it. Make sure everyone feels a part next Friday.
Salford aren't the only local side looking to cause a cup upset this week. Altrincham and Macclesfield are both up against former Premier League opposition. Altrincham host Barnsley, and the Siltmen make the long trip to Fratton Park to take on Portsmouth. Stalybridge Celtic are also on the road against Football League opposition in the form of Doncaster Rovers. Sir Alex Ferguson's son Darren has recently taken over at the Keep Moat Stadium, and it will be a tough task for Celtic as 3 divisions separate the teams. On Monday evening, FC United of Manchester host Chesterfield Town at Broadhurst Park. FC are on a poor run of form, losing 6 games on the bounce in the National League North, so this FA Cup tie will no doubt provide a welcome distraction. Finally, there's a brand new exhibition at the National Football Museum called Pitch to Pixel. The exhibition is open to everybody and takes a look back at some of the best efforts in the world of football gaming. We sent our football fanatics to have a look at what's in the world of virtual football.
The National Football Museum has become the nation's premier destination for all things football gaming. The site has over 30 years of gaming history and folklore. From the old favourites such as Mattel's and Television Soccer to the ultra simulation based efforts of the newest next gen games on the market, whilst also stopping at every other pixelated rendition of a footballer in between. However, with such a vast amount of gaming history to explore, we thought best to let a trio of experts have their say on what they enjoyed most about the exhibition.
But I prefer playing the Subbuteo games today because there's fun little games, kicking the ball about. Yeah.
It's not quite FIFA, is it? But you know, it's good. It's good. It's got a different.
It's just because it's a bit novel. So like, you come to an exhibition like this, you don't really want to play the newest FIFA game. You want to play the weird David Beckham simulation from like 2000, or just weird stuff. That's why it's good.
So have you guys you'll play FIFA at home?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely the biggest advocate of FIFA, but these guys play it as well. Like we have little tournaments and stuff, and we're always playing it. But like, it's funny to see the difference. Like we were talking about, like when we first came in, all the different games have got lined up. Like you're looking through them, and it's like, when I was 10, when I was 8, it's proper nostalgia wave. It was weird.
All the way back to cassettes.
yeah.
Do you guys ever play real football as well then? Or do you think there's a bridge definitely between the games and actually getting out there and playing it in real life?
It's crazy how much like FIFA and everything now. It's so intuitive. You can do everything that you can do in real life on the game, but it's like
it's probably an interesting way of engaging with football because it's like you're thinking about all the different things going on.
You're looking at all the different facets rather than just focusing on what you're doing in the game yourself. Like it's weird. It's kind of like managing. It's an overview.
I think it improves like you're playing football as well because you actually understand where
you think about that sort of stuff, which you just wouldn't do if you were on the pitch. But yeah.
With games becoming ever more realistic, perhaps the idea of simulating the pain of a real foul through a games console could become a reality, although the chances of my face being plastered over the cover of the new Football Manager remain disappointingly slim.
Well worth a visit, that one. I think I might head down there myself. That's all for your sport today.
And for entertainment today, Anam is here with the latest on H&M's collaboration with Balmain X. What have you got for us today?
I have a lot of information today. The well-anticipated collaboration was launched yesterday at various H&M stores and it sold out online within 5 hours. Now, Balmain X is known for his work. He's like a luxurious Parisian house, a fashion house back in Paris. So we did a collaboration with them this year. H&M does it every year. Now, Balmain is known for his featured items, his jackets like tuxedo jackets, a monochrome jumpsuit, furry coats and military jackets. So he has an extensive amount of beadwork and embroidery, as H&M stated it is the heaviest collection they have ever worked with so far. Now all of the pieces are ever so beautiful and elegant. I have a few for you here today. We're going to be talking about a few pics that I have for you. So behind me, as you can see, let's start off with the beaded velvet blouse. It's for £249.99. It's made from a lot of silk blended embroidery with metal beads and sparkly stones. The shoulder pads, as you can see, and sleeves with a small turn up. The front of the blouse overlaps and fastens with gold pressed buttons and studs. It is beautiful. I would definitely wear something like that.
Yeah, same. Would you wear that for something like casual, or would you wear it more of a going out type?
Going out type. Match that with black leggings maybe and make the dress stand out because it's got a lot of embroidery, as we all can see.
Yeah, it has a lot to offer, that dress.
Yes, no wonder. You should wear it out on a night so it shines, it dazzles, it makes you look quite bold and out there. Definitely. So for the second one, I'm bringing you the short fitted dress. It's a patterned velvet dress. The price is £99.99. It's made from a silk blend, a stand-up collar, pockets, a sturdy gold coloured zip at the back, shoulder pegs and long sleeves with zips and cuffs. That is absolutely beautiful. Something that you'd wear. It is obviously heavy. It's quite a heavy norm for Balmain. His work is always quite heavy.
Look at how many things one.
Definitely. Again, you'd wear that something out. Now, we do have women's wear and we have men's wear and accessories for Balmain collection. So we'll be talking a bit more about the accessories. One of my favourite one is the suede handbag. Now, that is £119.99. It's a rectangular shaped handbag with lots of leather details, a handle frame, and it's coloured in gold, metal and a clasp fastener. It has one inner compartment, great to give like a bold look. So you dress that up with something very simple, very casual with that standing out.
Yeah.
It's a shame we don't have a picture of that one, isn't it, really? It sounds a piece.
It does, definitely. It was all sold out within 5 hours of the actual launch yesterday.
Crazy. It's so sought out though, isn't it, really?
Yes, definitely.
What can men wear from this collection?
Oh, there's quite a lot. There was a peacoat, which was like a wool blend, navy blue, very classy, and we've got loads of different various trainers, coats and trousers. Now, most of Balmain's colours are quite deep and dark, and that's mostly because it's fall and we have the autumn collection. I couldn't actually put them on here, but if you do want to see them, check them out. And check them out on the Balmain actual website.
Something I'd put on my Christmas list this year.
Definitely.
Now, what do you get if you put together beatboxing, folk music and really a fusion of any sounds? That would be the Austrian band the Uptown Monotones. They are currently touring the north of England and Tara O'Connell caught up with them on a lovely summer-like day here in Media City.
Can you describe your sound and who are major influences for your music?
Our sound is very hard to describe because we have like every song is like a complete different genre. So we like to mix up things like some hip hop with reggae, electronic stuff.
Sometimes I like to describe it as a kind of journey through music.
Wow.
So
pretty ethno.
Yeah, part of it. Just because of you.
Yeah.
But the way we that's the hardest thing about for us to describe the music, because that's something
you don't want to limit.
We pick up some things and it's changing all the time.
If you want to see the full interview, it's on Quays News website. Now it's time for your Friday First forecast with Malika.
Afternoon everyone, I hope everyone had a good bonfire night last night. As you can see, it's windy out here and very dull and rainy, which is going to be the rest of our Friday evening and afternoon, sadly. But throughout the weekend it's going to be mild, so we've got temperatures of 10 to 11 degrees. It's going to be very windy and drizzles of rain, but throughout the weekend at least we have double digits. Get them umbrellas out and your winter coats and you'll be fine. So have a good weekend everyone. This is Malika with the weather. Have a good day.
So we all know this famous poem, Remember, Remember the 5th of November.
Yep, last night was the 410th anniversary of Bonfire Night. So guys, did anyone go to any bonfire displays last night?
I did actually. I went to Heaton Park. We always go there, and it was quite good. The weather let us down a little bit, but the display was awesome.
Yeah, the weather was awful last night.
I stayed in the student accommodation, but I cheated slightly and I went to the top floor and looked out the window and had not one but all of the events going on.
Had your own little private display.
You stayed nice and dry and warm then, did you?
Exactly, with my hot dog and my popcorn there, just watching all the fireworks.
Get your deck chair out.
Yeah, anybody get any sparklers out, whiffing them away with the
yeah,
sparklers?
there were so many. It looked beautiful because it was dark night and we were all just, it was really nice.
Do you remember the thing which you did when you were really young, which is write your name with a sparkler?
Oh my God, yeah.
What do you mean when you're really young? I still do it now.
Same.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you go any displays last night?
I didn't go anywhere this time. Last year I was living in Australia, so there was fireworks every single week at the harbour, and to be fair, they blew Heaton Park or Wythenshawe Park out of the water, because to be honest, with their displays.
Of course.
And you could have a nice, sit with your dinner there, and with drinks, and just be looking over the harbour, and yeah, that doesn't really compare to Heaton Park.
Yeah,
I've got to be honest.
Last night I didn't actually get to one, but when I was walking home, there were so many everywhere. It was like I was having my own little private firework display.
Wow. Your own personal firework display going off there just for you, Leanne.
Is anyone going to any this weekend? Any firework displays this weekend?
I don't actually know, but there are a few coming up. So I might as well, obviously.
Yeah, cool.
Brilliant, guys, thank you. On Tuesday's show, we'll be showing you all the highlights from Bonfire Night across the weekend, so tune in for Quays News next week.
You can catch Friday First next Friday at 1:30, or you can follow us on Twitter on @QuaysFridayFirst and like our Facebook page. We also have Quays Session every month, but if you want your music fix now, don't go anywhere.
To play us out are the Uptown Monotones from earlier. See you soon.
Time to time, I hang out with some friends of mine, When I come home late and heavy head, I'll be knocking at your door. But you are so cold, stone cold. You don't let me sleep by your side. I'm afraid of the night, and it's not alright if you leave me all by myself. I've been trying, I keep trying. If you don't let me in tonight, I swear I'll be good boy. I sleep on the couch, and I'll do anything if you don't lock me out. And I'll do anything if you don't lock me out tonight. Oh yeah.